Collect all the Pokemon trash that you've tracked all over my clean floor, then bring it here to Sweet Grimy. We can see Pokemon poop in the real world. I mean, he was literally gonna say Pokemon poop before, and then he stopped himself. I mean, come on! How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Last time, we defeated Guzma at the Shady House in Po Town, rescuing the little young goose from the sad girl in Aether House in the process. Then we did a bit of side questing on previous islands, and that side questing is going to continue today, but it's unfortunate that I must report to you. I sound like someone in the news. I'm sad that I must report to you today. I'm sad to say that the other thing I wanted to do in Mally City, I looked it up in between episodes, and as it turns out, I cannot do the thing I wanted to do in Mally City either, just like the Mally Garden. So I'm gonna have to wait to show those off until a little bit later on, but we got some heavy story progress coming up, so I can't really say they'll be within the next 10 episodes, but who knows, maybe I'll figure a way to work them in. Anyway, before we do anything else though, actually I also want to address that I'm probably not actually gonna do any story progress this time either. Before I go do story progress, there are a couple more side questing things I want to do, or show. Well, do and show are basically the same thing. It's probably gonna be difficult for me to do story progress, but there is gonna be something I've been clamoring about wanting to do forever, and I'm finally probably gonna do it in this episode. Before we do that though, I'm gonna head to the shopping mall here in Howley City, because remember a long time ago when we were here where I said that there was an event in the mall that only appears at nighttime, but I ended up showing the daytime one instead? This is it right here. Hey, what are you doing? Get your clawed loppers off my floor. I just finished cleaning here. Ah, me, what a world. And today's the day the hold of the Alola Riding Rodeo right here in the mall, too. The whole place is covered with Pokemons. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Don't make me say it. I'm so sorry. That's not gonna cut it, Buster. Not even close. You're helping me clean this mess up again. You mean I have to pick up Pokemon poop? I mean, if I say no way, you'll probably guilt me into it, so okay, I'll help. I kind of feel bad. That's right, you will. Any decent person would do the same. Nothing like that useless grandson of mine. You know how to show respect to your elders. So, let's get this started then. First, you must meet this sweetheart. Sweet little Grimy the Grimer. She's a real gourmand, loves to eat. And the real thing she loves to eat is garbage. We are partners in this line of work, so give her a nice warm hello. Alola, Grimer? See that? Grimy is really interested in you. Do you change your clothes every day, don't you? And you bathe and you brush your teeth? So I guess that it doesn't matter right now. Let me explain what I'm expecting of you. You've got to make the floor spotless again. Collect all the Pokemon trash that you've tracked all over my clean floor, then bring it here to Sweet Grimy. She'll take care of the rest. What? Why, you don't see anything? You don't think you're getting out of this easy? You've got to get your mind in the game. Really fill your heart with the sanitation spirit. We reject all dirt. We won't allow trash. Chant that a few times, then look at this floor. You think you've got it now, haven't you? Then get started. Then go, young soldier, in the battle against dirt. Destroy every last speck of hateful trash. So apparently if we put our mind and heart to anything, we can see Pokemon poop in the real world. I mean, he was literally gonna say Pokemon poop before, and then he stopped himself. I mean, come on! I really have to pick up this Pokemon poop with my bare hand. Oh, I can't do this. I have to do this one at a time. Okay. Okay, Grimy, here's your Pokemon poop. Note to self. If you want to attract a Grimer, just feed it poop. Okay, let's go pick up this other piece right here. I can't believe I'm touching these with my bare hands. Okay, let's just give the Grimy the poop. Remember, there's only a select handful of them to give, so I don't have to keep doing this forever. 4 more, okay, so enough to carry a Pokemon party. Let's see, where is the next one? It's right here. I'm gonna try to find the closest ones as possible. Hopefully they're close. This mall isn't that big though, so we should be okay. We should be able to find them rather quickly. Alright, Grimy, here's another one for you. 3 more. Is there one actually right nearby, maybe? I don't know. I have to look out for the glimmers. I already have to look out for glimmers when I look for Zygarde cores and cells, so I mean, it's kind of similar. Don't really have a color though, unlike the Zygarde cells and cores. The green and pink really actually helps. Except, you know, the one in the Po-Town Police Department. 2 more spots, okay. Let's go searching for them. That one was a little well hidden, actually. That one was like in between a couple things. You'd have to really notice the sparkles for that one. Alright. This is the second to last one. Grimy, here you go. I assume the other one's probably back on the ground floor, over to the right. Let's see. Let's go find that last one. Very quickly, please, because I would like to go sanitize my hands. Let's see. Where is it? Where could it be? Actually, yeah, where is it? Oh god. Where is it? Oh no. Did I really? Oh, never mind. I thought, oh, there was one right here. How did I not see it behind the banisters? A great big piece of Pokemon garbage. Yeah, let's just keep going with garbage game. Make it PG, make it rated E for everyone. Okay, that's enough. You've knocked out every last bit of waste on the floor, and Grimy is getting stuffed. Well done. Very well done. Even you could eat off this floor now. I don't want to think about that. I think I'll name you a rising janitor, and I'll give you this to go with that title. TM48 for round. This wasn't really worth it. Having a delightful song in your heart will help you get through even the hardest jobs. Consider it reimbursement for your help today. You earned it. I mean, you are the one who made the mess in the first place, but still, you were a real help. Grimy has also taken a real shine to you. Maybe you'll come help us again someday. In fact, I think from that dialogue earlier, before we even started collecting the trash, quote-unquote, I think that's also the same janitor in Mally City next to the recycling plant, so I'd like to actually know if that's the case. It kind of seemed like it was the guy, and the dialogue afterward kind of implied that we'd meet him again, too. Anyway, before we go do some other more important things, I want to return to the Howley Cemetery, because there's actually something really, really important and also really sad that I want to show off. Let's make our way to the middle of the cemetery, and this is exactly who I was looking for. Hello, darling. I brought you some flowers today. What do you think, darling? They are lovely, aren't they? Shh, quiet now. There are many others resting in these plots. Come now, dry those tears. We're all done with tears, aren't we? You and I? If we come here, we can see him again anytime we want to. And as long as we don't forget him, he will always be with us. Oh, hello, young trainer. I'm sorry for all this one's noise. This is my husband's grave, and this silly one here was his Pokémon. It was an accident, but my husband sent Machamp back into its ball at the moment of the crash. It was a miracle that Machamp survived. But my husband... Well, ever since the accident, Machamp here has hated being inside a Pokeball. In fact, it flung its own ball off somewhere. Of course, I was devastated when my husband passed away. And there were times that I hated the other man who caused the accident. But that man, he had a family too, a young wife. When I saw her face, I just couldn't go on hating anyone for what happened. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say all that. Thank you for letting an old woman ramble so. This belonged to my husband, but I'd be happy if you could use it. TM56. Flung. Or fling. I was too invested in the sad story. Do you also use a ride Pokemon to get around? It is fun and quite convenient, but please do be careful not to get into any accidents. Take care, young trainer. That was, I believe, the first mention of human death in the Pokemon world. And it is quite sad. In fact, this game is very, the tone of some points of this game is very sad in general, but I mean, I kind of like that. I mean, in Generation 5 too, some of the story moments were pretty sad too, and I kind of like that. They mix the emotion, no pun intended, because, Gen 5 song emotion, they mix emotion very well in the later Pokemon games, and I really, really like that. It makes them feel more realistic in a way. Anyway, with that, I want to actually return to Route 16 on Ula Ula Island because, let's see, Route 16, yes. I want to go to the research facility that is run by Aether, and I want to go ahead, and now that I have a certain amount of more Zygarde cells and cores, I want to... Wait, is this going to lead me to the... Yeah, I don't want to go to the Lake of the Sun, or Moon, whatever it's called. Oh, God, okay. I'm running into more Pokemon because I actually let my Repel go, but I want to return to that research facility. Hey, another Rabombi, that's nice. I want to return to that research facility because, like I said, I actually have more Zygarde cells and cores, which means I can actually build that 10% Zygarde form, which is exciting because I was really hoping I could have done that when I was here before, but apparently it didn't give me the option to not do that. So, wait. Oh, it sent me to the Lake of the Sun, and I went north instead of south. Jesus. Okay. Oh boy, now I'm spazzing out. Let's just make our way out of the meadow, this time out of the meadow to the south, so I can actually show the thing I've been wanting to show. There we go. I could have probably zoomed in on the map and flew to the Pokemon Center part instead, but I didn't really pay attention, and that's what I get. Alright, let's enter the facility, and with the Zygarde cells and cores, let's use the Zygarde Cube. No, I don't have another Zygarde. I need to press Zygarde Cube only. No, yes, yes, I want to quit the assembly, but no, I don't want to quit the assembly. I just want to change the mode. No, I didn't mean to press B, please. Okay, this time I'm mashing the A button. Yes, quit the assembly. Okay. Assembly. Please select how. Zygarde Cube only. Thank you. Okay, 10% stored in Zygarde Cube will be used to assemble Zygarde 10% form. Yes, that is okay. Give me my fast ground dragon doggy. Zygarde 10% form has gone into a Pokeball, and there it is in all of its glory. No nickname, but I do want to check out its summary. Alright, so, defensive, not really all that great, and once again it has Aura Break instead of its other ability. That's cool. It's exactly what I want. Bold nature. Okay, that's the nature I was thinking of. Alright, well, that's nice. I really wish the other one, I really wish this would have had a different ability, but you know, let's send it to the box. Maybe if I disassemble the two together and then make two different ones, maybe they'll be different, but who knows, that's kind of a huge gamble, actually. Alright, now that I'm done with that, I guess I can, well, I'm on Ula Ula right now, but I don't want to go to the Aether House. I will fly near there. I'll fly to Tapu Village, but I'm not going to go to the Aether House yet, because it is finally time for me to show off Poké Pelago. Now, the thing is, I've already tested Poké Pelago out in Pokemon Sun off-screen, so I'm going to have to go into Pokemon Moon and show off Poké Pelago there. So, I will be seeing you in just a moment after this quick transition. And now we're in Pokemon Moon, which means that it's time to head to Poké Pelago. So, like I've said before, I've never been to Poké Pelago in Moon, unlike everything else in Pokemon Moon. I've been everywhere else but here. So, let's select Poké Pelago, and let's go on Charizard Glide to reach Poké Pelago's island. Welcome, you've come to Poké Pelago. These uninhabited islands exist solely for the delight of Pokemon. But I suppose I should introduce myself, eh? How rude of me. You can call me Mon. I'm in charge of keeping Poké Pelago running. And you are Celine, right? Okay, then let's get things started. The Pokemon that you've deposited in your PC boxes can freely come here to Poké Pelago to have a bit of fun whenever they want. Right now, we only have one small isle available for them to play on, but if you'll help me out, that won't be true for very long. So here's what you need to do first. Would you like to pick up the Pokebeans that have fallen to the ground on the island? Pokemon love Pokebeans. They're delicious and nutritious. And they can also sprout into Poke Beanstalks, like the one in the middle of the island. The one you just picked up is a plain bean. There are also rare beans, called pattern beans, and even rainbow beans. I love hands-on learning, don't you agree? So why don't you give that Poke Beanstalk a good shake and see what happens? Shake the beanstalk to drop some Pokebeans. Pick up the Pokebeans to add to your stores. Okay, now you've got it. See, isn't it better to learn by doing? You can collect Pokebeans once a day or so. If no new Pokebeans come tumbling down, then wait a day and then try again. Put some of the Pokebeans you collect into the Pokebean crate on the island, would you? Then they'll be handy for any hungry Pokemon wandering about the island to eat anytime. Okay, sure, let's put a Pokebean in the little box. Yup, that's a Pokebean crate right there. You can drop Pokebeans in there, and the Pokemon will love you for it. Especially here on Isle Albeans. Leaving Pokebeans in the crate here can even tempt wild Pokemon to come by for a gander and have some fun. Oh yes, one more thing. The rarer kinds of Pokebeans will have their effects last longer. You might want to remember that fact. But as long as you fill up the crate, and you'll probably be okay. Don't you worry. And if you ever want to talk to me about things, no need to feel shy. Just zip right over to my raft hut. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go to the raft hut for right now. I'm gonna pick up some of these Pokebeans down here, and I'm gonna shake the tree a little bit more to get even more Pokebeans. So we've gotten a couple of those pattern beans. I can even see that there's a rainbow bean waiting for us to collect. Alright, very nice. Any more? Actually, a lot more. Okay, more pattern beans. And that's it. More plain. One more, two more. Okay, very nice. How about we drop off some berries into this box here? Oh, I can't do that yet? Alright, well, time to visit Mon then. Wonderful to see you again. I'm delighted to welcome you to my raft hut. This has been my own private castle ever since that fateful day when I decided to turn these uninhabited islands into a resort for Pokémon. I built this place by myself, and it's not too shabby, if I dare say so myself. I have everything I could need here to keep Poké Pelago up and running. So, Celine, I've got a favor to ask of a promising young trainer like yourself. Poké Pelago only features one small island at the moment, as you've seen. If you were to liken it to a Pokémon, it would be a level 1 babe that just hatched from its egg. So I'd like you and your Pokémon to put some effort into developing the islands here. Developing the isles here basically means breaking ground on new isles or improving the facilities on isles you already have started on. We'll borrow the strength of the Pokémon you have in your boxes to do the work. Oh, and we'll need some plain beans. Don't forget those. No one can work well on an empty stomach. Okay, that's it from me right now. But come see me in my raft hut anytime you want to help develop some isles. Mon here, I keep things running here at Poké Pelago. And as you see now on the island below, we have a couple of Pokémon from the PC boxes roaming around the island. And I want to specifically point out these two right here. I saw Sandshrew and Wimpod playing together very nicely indeed. Seems like the two of them are very close. So, you can tell that this is no typical Sandshrew that you might be used to if you've played any of the 3 games involving the Kanto region. This is a Alolan Sandshrew. Alolan Sandshrew is very adept to cold environments because it is an ice and steel type. Very, very nice. I actually prefer this Sandshrew to the Cantonian Sandshrew, and that also goes double for Alolan Sandslash over Cantonian Sandslash. Just look at him, he's so cute, especially Sandshrew. I mean, Sandshrew's a literal igloo, especially when he bundles up, it's so adorable. Anyway, so I don't think there are any more beans on the tree to shake. No, none at all. Alright, cool. So, if we go back to the raft hut, do you want to do something? There is an option for us to help develop isles, and we can also exchange Pokebeans or send out a bean bottle. There's lots of things to Poké Pelago that I can't go over right now because there's so little we can do because of so little Pokemon in my PC, but I'm gonna work on that off screen. For now, let's send out a bean bottle. Oh, this'll be your first bean bottle, won't it? Yes, a bean bottle is just what it sounds like. A bottle that has Pokebeans in it. Bean bottles sometimes wash up onto the shore here at these isles. They must have been set adrift by someone else in the wide world, connected all over by the great oceans. People set these bottles adrift hoping they will bring much happiness to the person who finds one. It is a pretty romantic idea, isn't it? And that's A-okay in my book. If you bring happiness to someone else, then maybe something good will happen to you too. That's why it never hurts to drop something nice, like setting a bean bottle adrift in the ocean. But you can only send out 1 bean bottle per day, I'm afraid. Happiness that can be bought cheaply might end up inviting unhappiness instead. Then, I'll put 7 of your plain beans into a bean bottle and set it adrift. Is that okay with you? Yes it is, but it's not okay with my throat, Mon. Your voice is a little draining on my vocal cords. There we go. I've sent the bean bottle bobbing out in the sea. I hope it'll catch us some nice luck today. Do you want to do something else? Now I can't develop any islands, but I can show what they look like in the menu. So you'll help me. Thank you. And now that we have that settled... Okay then, there are 5 isles total you can develop here at Poké Pelago. Each one will require you to have a different number of Pokemon in your boxes and plain beans in your coffers. Check what it says you need to develop each isle in the summary, okay? Okay then, if that's all clear, you can just tell me which isle you'd like to develop next. I'm afraid you don't have enough Pokemon in your boxes for me to develop that aisle. He's gonna say that for everything. But if I put up the bottom screen, or it's probably been on the screen the whole time, I don't know how I'm gonna do this when editing, you can see a bunch of developments for islands, including Development Phase 2 for Isle Albeans, which my Pokemon are currently sitting on. What we're gonna need, though, is 15 Pokemon in the PC, as well as 30 plain Pokebeans. Simple enough, I can just go catch 2 Pokemon off screen, and we can settle that matter right now if I wanted to. But I will show Poké Pelago again in the future. I wanted to just show the starting aspect of Poké Pelago right now. There's a lot more to Poké Pelago than the Festival Plaza, thank goodness. So we'll see Poké Pelago again eventually. The other islands we have are Isle Alplenty. We kind of also heard about a lot of these islands anyway within like the last 5 episodes. Develop this isle to create a space where Pokemon can enjoy growing some berries. Up to 6 berries can be grown on the isle. So this island allows you to grow berries for your Pokemon. We need 15 in the PC and 15 plain beans total, which is pretty easy to do actually, a lot easier than Phase 2 of Albeans. Then we have Isle Afun, Development Phase 1, where our Pokemon can enjoy exploring a cave and they can find items inside. We will need 30 Pokemon in the PC and 30 plain beans, a little bit more daunting task, but still doable. Then there's Isle Evolup, Development Phase 1, a place where Pokemon can enjoy exercising. Up to 6 Pokemon can go on the island, and they can have their stats boosted and also level up, as the island name kind of implies. For that one, we would need 45 Pokemon in the PC and 45 plain beans. And I went a little bit ahead of schedule to show Isle Avu, Development Phase 1. For this, we would need 60 Pokemon in the PC and 60 plain beans. We have the beans for most of these to do a couple of these at the same time, but this one is a little more, even more daunting than the other ones, let's just say that. This island is a hot spring where Pokemon can relax, and I don't recall actually what this one specifically does. But yeah, those are the islands that we could build on Poké Pelago, and there's obviously more phases, because you see Phase 2 for Albeans, but we can't do any of that right now. Did you want to do something? I'm actually going to exit here, and I'm gonna leave Poké Pelago for now, because there's nothing really else I can do yet. Okay, then come back soon. I'll probably be returning to Poké Pelago whenever I'm playing Pokemon Sun again. And actually, speaking of Pokemon Sun, there is a team member here in Pokemon Moon. What did I say, speaking of Pokemon Sun? Anyway, I'm actually gonna have to hop into Pokemon Sun, because there is a member of my Moon team that needs to be traded to evolve. So I'm gonna have to use my other 3DS, and I'm gonna have to go do that trade sequence right now to finish off my Moon team proper. So I'm gonna switch to Pokemon Sun, do a little quick link trade, and then get my final Moon team member fully evolved. See you in a moment. Alright, so back in Pokemon Sun now on my capture card. I have Moon in my other 3DS right now. I'm gonna start a quick link between the 2 copies. Once again, last time I did this, I traded Crabrawler over for my Moon series. Alright, I've been found between both games. Celine and myself. Okay. We're basically the same. Yeah, it's just myself. I don't even need to... No, I didn't mean to select battle. Wait, I didn't... No! I didn't mean to select battle. Yes, get out of the battle. I didn't mean to select battle. That's what I get for pressing A again. Last time I did this, I pressed A way too much. Okay, I'm gonna take this one at a time. I have to look at both of my 3DSs. This is so weird. Quick link. I'm hovered over both of them. Yes, quick link. Do it again. Searching for player. There we go. This time. Which thing do I got? Okay. Trade. It's on my other 3DS. Link trade. Yes, link trade between the 2 copies. I'm gonna have to do this with my finger. Okay. I need... What am I trading over? Oh yeah, I'm trading my, Alolan Graveler. There it is. Yes, I will trade that, and on my capture card, I'll trade over, let's see, you know what, just to have a piece of my Sun team on my Moon copy, I'm gonna send over a Cutie Fly call off screen. Alright, yes, let's trade between the two. Trade. Alright, there we go. And on my capture card, you will actually be able to see the process of the evolution, because much like the Cantonian Graveler, a Alolan Graveler evolves via trade. So, once Alolan Graveler is in my copy of Sun, which is right now, we will be seeing the evolution process. There we go. Alolan Graveler has been sent over from my Moon copy. Take care of Graveler. I will, me, because you'll be getting it right back after it evolves. Graveler will be added to the Pokedex, even though this doesn't necessarily matter. I don't know why it's taking so long. It should have just evolved. You don't need to register everything in my Pokedex game. Okay, Rotom, thank you. Cool. I didn't need to see that screen. There we go. Graveler is evolving. Graveler has evolved into Golem. Look at that goofy bastard on your screen. Man, the Alolan forms are so goofy looking. They don't even look like real Pokemon. I know people have said this about like Vanillite and Honedge and all of the inanimate object Pokemon, but the Alolan forms don't even look like Pokemon either. You can't say they look like Pokemon, and you can't say these look like Pokemon and not the other stuff. Anyway, Alolan Golem will be added to the Pokedex, even though it doesn't really matter. Look how stupid it looks with its mustache and beard. Alright, Golem, there you go. Golem's been added, and I'm going to trade them right back. I actually had to have Cutie Fly registered in my Pokedex and Moon, too, which is hilarious. Let's see. No, I need to go onto Golem, which is down here. Golem, trade, and Cutie Fly is on my team. So let's do that. Yeah, I'm just going to trade Cutie Fly right back. It doesn't really matter. Alright, yes, trade between the two once more. And we're going to be sending Graveler, Golem. I have to get used to saying Golem. I'm going to send Golem right on back to Pokemon Moon. And with that, both of my teams in Sun and Moon are complete. So, gotta update the wiki now. Also, that is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Next time, we will be heading back to the Aether House outside of Tapu Village on Route 15, and we will be delivering that Yungoos once again to that little sad girl with Acerola. But until then, thank you for watching, and until next time, catch you later.